Hey, this is Jordan Knight, and you're listening to Tucker, Taz, and Kelly on FM96.
How are you feeling heading into the last show of the tour after like 54 days?
I'm feeling like it's I don't know until the show starts and until we do the show, I won't really feel the full effect of it. But I'm feeling a little relieved because I'm kind of tired. But it's gonna feel good. It'll be bittersweet, but hopefully there'll be more to come.
What's the first thing that you're gonna do when you go home?
I can't say it on the radio.
Is your wife going to be waiting at the door for you? Is that what you mean? Oh, so your wife isn't on tour?
No, she's not on tour.
Just your kids when you're on the road?
Yeah, one of them's on the tour bus actually. He's on the tour bus with his cousins. So I got two nephews on the road and my son. So they're having fun walking around the arena, checking out the daughters of our fans.
What do they think of all the people? I mean, there's people crowded around the tour buses right now looking for you guys. What do they think about that sort of stuff?
Well, Dante's kind of used to it. You never really get totally used to it because it's out of the ordinary for any human being to be kind of praised like that. But he's kind of used to it. He grew up with people coming up in the mall and asking for my autograph and stuff like that, and wanting pictures and stuff like that. So he's pretty used to it. He just thinks it's normal now.
How did you deal with being one of the most famous faces on the planet when you were 19 years old? What's that like?
I don't know. I deal with it a lot better now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we all dealt with it pretty well back then too. We saw it for what it was. We didn't really take ourselves too seriously. We were on TV, we're on the big screen, and that makes you look larger than life. No pun intended. That's a Backstreet Boys song, by the way. Larger than life. Okay.
Do you know all the Backstreet Boys songs now? I guess you have to, right?
I know a lot of them, yes. One of my favorites is Drowning. Do you guys know Drowning?
I know that one. That's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great song, and live it sounds so great.
I heard you're a big fan now of the Backstreet Boys.
I'm a big fan of the Backstreet Boys, yes.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite? I like all of them for different reasons. Nick, I like Nick the best because he's just kind of open and funny and he's really cool. He would be I like AJ too, and Howie and Brian, but I would say definitely Nick is my favorite.
What about the whole Twitter world? They see that you tweet a lot. Because of the whole connection with the fans that way.
What do I think is Twitter? I think it's the best thing invented for guys like us, groups
awesome.
like us. Yeah,
it's
the
best.
best.
What you want to say, and we know it's coming from you.
Yeah, it's the very best thing, and we can pick our own pictures. We control the content that goes out to our fans, and we can put it out there when we want, and right away. It's amazing. It's so great for us.
I know the ladies want to know if you are possibly going to go on a solo tour, because I know you just put out your
CD. Yeah. I'm exploring the possibilities of it for sure, and I don't see why not. I mean, we probably won't. It's going to be a little while before New Kids gear up again. So
are you guys going to come back with another album?
With another album?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
So this is going to kind of keep rolling a little bit?
Well, I would say so, yes. Why not? I mean...
She's very excited. You don't know, Jordan, that Kelly is a big New Kids on the Block fan. Always was, still is.
Thank you, Kelly.
And when I was 16,
you got to tell him
this
story.
I was going to Hamilton, okay? Face the Music Tour. I told her I'm going to Hamilton to visit my friend. I rented a minivan, a bunch of girls,
Huh.
and we did the little, followed you to Detroit,
nice.
Chicago, Milwaukee,
Really?
St. Louis. So we
Tease
talk
them.
about you guys on the morning show all the time, and the guys tease me endlessly, but really, it's kind of a normal thing when you're a big fan. That's not really out of the ordinary, right? Your fans are insane.
Our fans are definitely passionate about us, but
Yeah.
I think it kind of equals the passion that we put into the music and stuff like that in the stage show and what we do. I mean, a lot of the fans want our attention, and we spend a lot of energy and time trying to get the attention of the fans. We put a lot into it, so it goes both ways.
So you don't think we're crazy for doing stuff like that?
She's talking about
Crazy?
sneaking into the hotel
I
and
think
stuff
it's-
like that. That's what
well,
she's talking about.
I mean, that's kind of fun, but just a certain small percentage of fans take it too far, and those are the ones that get the most attention, and it kind of colors the whole lot of the group, and that's not fair, really, to the rest of the fans to be seen as crazy, groupies or whatever like that. But
Yeah.
I think following a group around, and stuff like that, I think it's very, very, it's fun for the fans. It's fun.
Oh,
it's
so fun.
fun to get into all the details of the groups. It's fun to meet new people because of a common interest and all that. I mean,
Absolutely.
look at all the guys that are crazy about like sports teams and even like now the MMA fighters. There's just so many things that guys are into, and they could be seen as just as nutty or crazy, but they're just sports fans. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, some of the people I met, like, I'm still friends with them from 20 years ago.
right? No,
The
that's
shows.
it's
And
awesome.
It's great. People going crazy, like, Twittering me.
Yes.
Like, "Hey, we're talking to Jordan. This is crazy.
Yeah,
If
so
you
many
would've told
people-
yourself back when you were like 16 doing that, I never would have believed it.
Yeah, no, that's all. I mean, so many people have met, new friends and old friends actually, because of the group. So
And this is cool for her to be here now because she's a radio DJ. Like in the past,
she got a good in.
It's
Yeah,
legitimate.
I got such
Yeah.
a good, and everyone's like, "You got into radio just so you could
Yeah.
introduce the new kids." I'm like, "No," but it
It's
kind
a
of
perk,
introduced
right?
me to like a fun sort of life, like doing that tour and stuff. I was like, "Wow,
Mm-hmm.
this is such a fun thing."
Yeah, it is.
And I just kind of fell in love with it. Tell me about that song on your album. It's called "O Face."
O face, yeah, that's a term. I think everybody knows kind of what it means. It means orgasm face. So it's it's just it doesn't sound as pretty when you say orgasm face, honestly. But O face is just a sexy song. A lot of the fans, they would put on Twitter, like they would twit pic and share pictures of us on stage, and they would go, "Oh my God, look at it! Look at the old face! Oh, look at this old face!" You know what I mean? We'd be singing or whatever, and it looked like we were having an orgasm or whatever. So they would be like, "Look at his old face! Oh my God, this is awesome!" So that term was always coming up on Twitter. So I wrote a song about it, and it's a great song on my album Unfinished. You could get it in stores and soon on my website, jordanknight.com, iTunes, Amazon, all that.
Very cool. Are we good?
Do you have a bucket list?
Very, very cool. Are we good? She's
Well,
trying
I
to get out
don't
of
know
here.
how much time you got, so I want to make sure we're good.
Do you have a bucket list, yeah.
Do I have a bucket list? No, I don't have a bucket list.
You gotta have had the opportunities to do pretty much anything you wanted.
Nah, well,
Within reason, but
Within reason.
if you wanted to go on a helicopter ride, someone would take you on one, or
true.
you know,
I
been bungee
don't.
jumping,
I have bungee jumped. Yes, I've done that.
skydived.
No, I guess that would be on my bucket list, but I think I'm a little too afraid to skydive. What about you?
Nervous going on stage with everyone screaming and going crazy?
I don't get nervous going on stage. I do get nervous when I do new like a new TV show, or I'm appearing on something like that.
Oh,
that's
a good
a little
question.
different.
You gonna do any more reality shows?
Not like the Surreal Life. I won't do that again. But as far as other type reality shows, who knows? Maybe I will.
You guys should do like a New Kids one.
I think a New Kids reality show would be awesome.
Was anyone doing any behind the scenes filming of the tour or anything like that?
We always have cameras and stuff like that around and document things, document the shows. But there's no real plans of doing a reality show or any kind of thing like that in the works. But you never know.
I heard that you've been like kissing CDs.
Yeah.
Giving them a little bit of love. Can you give this one a little bit of love?
I need
me?
some. Do you have any chapstick?
Yes,
do you have any
I do.
lipstick?
I don't have lipstick. I should have brought some. I have this.
There you go.
Cherry Programs.
But it's not gonna. Well, I'll do it on the inside. How's that? I'll do it in here on the inside.
This is like a thing?
Squeeze it.
Yeah.
You really gotta squeeze, but it smells really good.
Well, goes along with my song.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. Let's see. Yeah, I sign and kiss all my CDs that I sell at the show. I don't know if it's gonna smudge. It's hard to see the lip mark. You can see
Should
it,
have brought
but
lipstick. You know, I don't really wear lipstick.
Well, you know it's there.
Yeah, I know it's there.
request "Let's Go Higher" on the radio station. It's a great song.
Can you say, hey, this is Jordan Knight, and you're listening to Tucker, Taz, and Kelly on FM96?
Whoa, Tucker, Taz,
And Kelly!
Kelly on what?
On FM96.
FM96. And that's a mouthful. I'm not good at doing IDs unless I see them on paper, but I'll try it.
Okay.
Hey, this is Jordan Knight, and you're listening to Tucker, Taz, and Kelly on FM96.